CHARBONE had a press release this morning, very important press release, and I'm sitting down with Benoit, the CFO of CHARBONE Hydrogen. Benoit, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Okay, so explain to us some details. 50 million construction capital facility term. What does it mean? You know, what are the restrictions? Just tell us what you can.
Yeah, so that means that there is someone behind us that believes in our story and the way we want to deploy our facilities of low carbon hydrogen production in a decentralized way, so near to the end users, which means with that drawdown approach of credit facility, we will be able to deploy between 5 to 10 of our locations out of the 16 that we're planning to put in place in North America.
With this financing, you'll be able to put 5 to 10 locations into production?
Yeah, our approach is to start, because each location is up to 5 phases. So when I'm saying starting, it's putting phase 1, which is already profitable, and putting our flag of Charbone in the right location we have identified. And that way we will be able then to increase the capacity of each location by a de-risking approach and by following the demands from each location.
Is this considered project financing?
Yes, so that's project financing for sure that we were looking for many years now. We have negotiated that deal since fall of last year. So very well, let's say, intensive due diligence process that we went through, and then we finally succeed to get a partner that is willing to invest in hydrogen because it's seeing that energy transformation coming.
When we talked a few times before, so you have 16 locations right now that Charbone owns 100% of. And the idea was to bring in a project financier that would put up money to construct it, and the entity would earn an interest in that project. Is this how this would be structured?
Yes, I think more details to come, like I said, in the next few weeks on the deal. But yes, there will be for sure participation from them, but that will accelerate, let's say, our deployment and permit us also to do the other, to start some of our huge pipelines of projects. So it will for sure increase the value of Charbone that we'll give to our shareholders.
Now, the 50 million facility, it says that it is non-binding, but does it mean that you can just start drawing on this money, or you have to meet certain milestones? Can you explain that?
Yeah, like I said, more details to come, but at the end of the day, we're there. It's just a way of presenting the project. We already have discussed a Red Tracy project with them. So that's a project financing. We just have to go through, let's say, the normal process to get that drawdown executed.
And to get to this point, to have this party agree to this agreement, I assume you had to prove to them the economics of the model, which means, you know, we have the buyer of green hydrogen. This is what we're gonna sell it for. This is what it's gonna cost us to produce it, and all that. You had to convince them of the economics for them to go ahead with this.
Yes, for sure. And the economics speaks by themselves. It's over 50% return on investment, over 50% revenue, EBITDA over revenue, and more than 15-20% without, let's say, an incentive that would just increase that return on investment. So it's a group that wants to give a good return to their their stakeholders. So they saw that with Charbone, they would be able to do it.
And did this entity come from the U.S. bank engagement that you press released in the past?
Yes, I cannot, yes, more detail to come, but for sure it has been, let's say, concluded in relation with our current banking partners.
Okay, I understand that, you know, you can't share everything that you would want. Is there anything else before we finish that you want to share, or about the company or about this financing?
I would say that, like I said earlier, that's a very amazing milestone for Charbone that will give us the flexibility of deploying, let's say, the plants the way we want and the way we're seeing that it needs to be deployed in the market, by considering the volatility of hydrogen, the cost of transportation that is very high. So our strategy is very now known and understood by our financing partner, and that will let us, let's say, execute and give you, let's say, the operation value that Charbone is seeing in our projects.